Gah. Guys, I'm in the back rooms right now. It's really scary. Guys. Hello. Whoa. Whoa. How do you pronounce that, Darkbolt? Whoa. Did I have the guy from the ODST Horror Mod like I suggested? I think I'm going to take the advice from yesterday. I don't remember who said it. It might have been you. But I'm probably going to move the whole mod over to ODST. I didn't want to for certain, like, engine-specific reasons. Because there's, like, a couple things I specifically wanted out of Halo 3. But the more I thought about it, I think the more it's okay to sacrifice those. Because the ODST Horror Mod, like, setup that I have already going over there is going to be way cleaner. I'm going to still be working on it in Halo 3 today. But because, you know, Halo 3 and ODST are kind of a drag-and-drop situation, I'll probably just... keep working in Halo 3 today, and then just drag and drop it after. This was already a mod? I don't know. I'm doing this for a video. I'm not making... I mean, I guess I could release this if it's, like, good enough, but I'm just making this Backrooms for an upcoming video. After I get the Permafrost video done, which is almost done now, my next video is going to be this little Backrooms one. I'm going to do... I'm not going to spoil it. I'm not going to go into it, but it's for a video that I'm going to be up to. Which, honestly, I think will be really good. But yeah, I think I'm gonna swap it over to ODST because the vibes are way spookier. ODST has that better creepy vibe too, plus you can use the visor and junk. True. Actually, in my version of ODST on the horror mod, I replaced the visor for a flashlight. And, I made the movement a lot, like, spookier and creepier. So that'll be cool. Uploading long form since before time. Yeah, I know. It's been forever. I think I did, like, 2 videos in the last 2 years. But yeah. I am absolutely doing that. The stream elements or whatever still dying? No, stream elements is... Oh, no, they brought it back, actually. They brought it back. It was gonna die. It was gonna die, but they brought it back. So we're good now. Stream elements is back to life. I think they, like, found investors or something, or... I don't know what happened specifically, but stream elements is good. Thank God, dude. I don't want to use anything else. Stream elements is, like, by far the best thing for streaming, so if it went down, man, oof. That would have been bad. That would have been bad. In any case, I know this stream, all right, it's not going to be the exact stream all you guys want to see, so it's going to be a little slower today. The viewers are going to trickle in slower. We're not going to break 100 million viewers like we always do, so I'm just going to go ahead and get started, guys. I'm going to go ahead and get started. Let us... Wait, I can't say the word yet. Let us begin. Hello! Welcome back, guys. It's good to see you. I'm here in this lovely, beautiful room that we built yesterday, actually. It's looking pretty nice, all things considered. I'm pretty happy with how this is coming out, and, you know, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Is this an extension of the Spooky Horror Mod? No, it's technically a separate project, but I'm going to use elements from the Spooky Horror Mod in this, including, more than likely, the monster, and I'm going to probably transport all this to the ODST engine, where I also have, you know, a bunch of, like, spooky, like, camera effects and stuff all in there. T-Pose of Doom, yeah. Be scared! Ah! Anyway, that's not Drakester Chief. Where is he? Listen, this is a very work in progress mod, alright? But in case any of you guys wanted to see, I'll do a little walk around for the test area of the Backrooms that we have so far. It's far from perfect, but I feel like the vibe for the Backrooms is already kind of here. As far as like textures and lighting and stuff goes, I'm reasonably happy with how it's coming out. You know, it feels very Backroomsy, which means I feel like I'm succeeding in everything I need to do here. So we got, you know, rooms that are just kind of like weird little corridors that don't make a whole lot of sense. You know, we got this thing right here, which just kind of like drops you randomly. The lighting came out a lot nicer this past. Yeah, I agree. And I'm going to continue to upgrade the lighting a decent bit more as well to make sure it's like extra spooky. We're also going to be working on the pool rooms today, which means we're going to have like water and like creepy tiles and stuff. I'm going to be adding like a nasty little grunge around and little decals on the walls today to make it like kind of give an objective. I won't spoil like specifically how the video is going to go or what's going to happen in it, because I want to keep it kind of a surprise for when the video on this actually does come out. But yeah, it should be pretty good. We've got, I think this is all pitch black down here. Okay, yeah, I can't go down here yet because I have it like super, super dark. These are all lights that I placed down were actually just test lights to make sure that the amount of light emitting was good. You can see we've already got a decent amount of space here. I've already gone into Blender and converted this area here to an entryway into the pool rooms, which we need to actually get set up today because I want to make sure we have that area as well. I'm not going to go crazy, okay? We're not going to have like all of the fucking Backrooms wiki rooms or anything happening in here, but you know, I thought the pool rooms would be a nice little thing to have. The pool rooms are kind of like generally accepted to be the next half of the pass, the next like logical explanation for where the Backrooms lead. Real sick of these. Okay, bro. I almost read that out loud. Okay, calm down, bro. Will the pools have an impossibly large and deep pool to trigger that good old thalassophobia? I can't really do that in Halo because you can't swim, so no, probably not. Unless I decide to like make it teleport you if you like fall all the way to the bottom, because I can't really do that. But as you can see, things are looking pretty dang good here, all things considered. It's not bad. It's not bad. Also, hi. Hello. It's me, your human host of this Halo modding stream. I want to get this backroom stuff done as quickly as possible, rather than just like spending an insane amount of time on it. As you can see, this is the new area here. This is going to be the pool rooms. That's why the interior kind of looks like this. You know, it's got curvy walls. It's got like the, you know, the windows that'll like poke into the outside and all that stuff. Release the Cortana files. I don't think I want to. I don't think I freaking want to, dude. Okay, you know what I'm going to do really quickly? Here's what I'm going to do. We're going to grab the... We're going to grab the lights. I'm going to copy this material here. Okay, we're going to go to here. And I'm going to make this I'm going to try, it won't be perfect, but I'm going to try to mimic like sunlight coming out of this. So I'm going to go here. We're going to paste all the settings onto this, which should... Okay, it didn't work. That's fine though. We're going to basically make this part of the pool rooms just emit a really nice light into here. I won't add water in yet, but we'll get there. You going to do the tunnel? That was a joke last time. It was in the stream for Perma. Oh my god, that was ages ago. Holy crap. Actually, we do have cool Forerunner tunnels in Permafrost now. We'll be working on Permafrost again starting tomorrow. I just want to do one last stream tonight, getting as much work as I done on this as I can so that I like have this mod and this map mostly done for the video. I'll probably have to work on it a little off stream, but like, you know, it's neither here nor there. Anyway, though, we're going to do this. We need to set this up really quickly to have the light property. So this is going to be... I'm not going to have it be light map only. It's going to be... Can I copy these settings? No. Okay, so we'll just do 0.1, 1, 51. Let's do that right here real quick. So... what's the other thing I need to do? 0.1, 1... 51. Okay, we'll put that right there. So 51, and I think I missed a focus of 0.5. I'll keep it white because I feel like the pool rooms is Permafrost finally finished. Almost, actually. I know this is going to be hard to believe, but I would say we have about 1 week of work left to do on it, and that's accounting for like all the extra little tidbits that I'm going to be doing on it. So I think we're pretty much a week out for Permafrost, and like I said a minute ago, we're going to be working on that after this. But today, for the sake of an upcoming video, we're going to finish up our Halo 3 Backrooms. I won't convert it to ODST today, probably. We'll keep it in Halo 3's engine for the time being, but I'm going to try and work this through. If you have any questions about Permafrost, I'll be happy to answer them. It won't be done before GTA 6, which isn't coming out either. Well, I guess then I have all the time in the world. I got nothing to worry about. 0.1. We'll do light map res 0.1. Power is 51. I'm just going to copy all these settings. So attenuation, 500 to 1,000. Sick. Actually, I'll keep this like really high. That would be good. Well, we'll give it a shot. We'll just have to see what it looks like. But overall, that's pretty good. We also, I already made since this is going to be the first of the pool rooms, I'm just going to make sure all the textures here are good. We'll just ignore the textures there. I'm just going to quickly texture this room. Because this area here is... I think the last area I haven't textured. I'll do the ceiling later, because right now the ceiling tiles, if you look in game, are kind of just like wonky and all over the place. And also, all of the lights are on, even though they don't have light coming from them, and I want to be able to have spooky dark areas, so I already have a second variant of the light material that I want to keep working good. Let's do this, wrap it around here. Maybe even go up to there. Let's do a little unwrap. Nice, dude. I'm actually getting pretty damn good at doing fast, like, wall texture unwraps. I'm very, very satisfied with it. It's very nice. Look at this, dude. I'm speeding through this. This is awesome. Just grab these walls, grab these. Boom, unwrapped. Easy, dude. Easy. Let's do pin that one. Unwrap it. Oh my god, we just got textures just like that. Can you believe it? I'm like a wizard with this stuff, man. Oh, we gotta shrink this one a little bit. Maybe like, was it like that maybe? Like, yeah, let's do like halfway. That's pretty good. Alright, cool. Talking about GTA 6, did you pre-order? No, I don't even have a console anymore. I've been like purely PC gaming for ages now, so I straight up just don't even have a console to play it on. No reason for me to pre-order something I can't play. I wish though, dude. Are you kidding me? I would love to play GTA 6. That'd be so sick. Alright, we already got the pool room tiles taken care of here. All I'm going to do really fast, since I already unwrapped all this, is I'm going to go make the pool room textures. Then we're going to throw it in game and kind of just like see the vibe of it. We're going to see the vibe of it. So I'm going to pop open Photoshop, and I have the textures already downloaded. They're like somewhere from yesterday. Yes, ceiling tiles, wallpaper, carpet. I swear I downloaded them yesterday. I'm so sure of it. Carpet, blah, blah, blah. Okay, maybe I didn't. Maybe I lied. Let me grab it real quick. Textures. There it is. Backrooms PBR texture pack. This has been a godsend, dude. They literally just have all of this on here. I swear I downloaded it, though. I swear I did. Oh, I did. Okay, I just didn't have it in the right folder. Got it. Got it. Okay. Let's grab our pool rooms stuff. Easy peasy, dude. Easy peasy. This is the main texture, which I think is just supposed to be entirely shiny. Bring back the haunted. I'm afraid it's been many years since the haunting has been a thing, so unfortunately not confident that it'll come back. Perhaps one day. I'll never say never. I actually really like the haunting and I love working on horror stuff, so you know what? I will not say never. I won't get your hopes up, but I also want to leave that space open. I had a realization, I've talked about this before on stream, but actually one of the only reasons the haunting died out, in my opinion, is because I never got diagnosed for my ADHD, and I was never able to actually lock in and get better over my executive dysfunction, which is very sad. But now that I kind of know that's a thing, and all that good stuff lets me know that maybe in the future I could just push through that and not care about any of those little details anymore. Alright, I got most of the textures here done. I'm going to do... Oh, wait, this is the roughness right here. Duh. Alright, check this out. So here is our pool rooms tile, how it's going to look in-game. And then this is the... Let me be honest, this texture's kind of generic. Low-key kind of generic. I'm going to try something. I think I can make a better roughness texture for this. We'll do this here, and then I'll turn the opacity on this down a bit. Actually, instead of doing opacity, let's do like overlay. Can I overlay that? How does that look on overlay? I don't want it to be like super grungy or anything, but I want it to have like a little bit of that, you know what I'm talking about? So that way you can get like that difference in the roughness overall. Maybe if I do... Okay, I like vivid light, but how about I just turn the opacity down? Ooh. Wait, that's good though. And then maybe if I just brighten this even more, or maybe even brighten this one up. I'll brighten this part up instead. We'll do brightness up, like so. That's pretty good. Yo, Milkman! Thank you very much, dude, for 28 months. Good to see you, man. Welcome to this random backroom stream we're finishing up. Good to see you, dude. What do you say? I fucking did it. I got past Gravemind. It took me 7 hours. Oh, never doing that again, dude. That is... It's like, what did Moist Critical say when he put out the, like, Halo 2 lasso thing where he was like, people don't understand, like, how insanely difficult it is to pull that off? Yeah, it's ridiculous. The fact that you did that on... Oh my god, bro. I do not envy you. Like, I think it's insanely, like, I'm low-key proud of you for doing that. I know it's a weird thing to say, but, like, I would never. I would literally just not subject myself to that because it would be so hellish. I would be like fucking breaking my controller and keyboard. Yo, Hagen, thanks so much for the 343, dude.
I hope
Howdy.
you're doing well. Been a while.
Yeah, it has.
I wanted to say hello, and also I know that there is a lot of hubbub in the Halo community RN, but I am so excited for the CE remake.
Me
I have
too.
friends from childhood interested in playing. Also, eyes up Guardian, red heart.
Eyes up, Guardian. Thank you. Thank you so much for the 343. It's good to see you, Hagen. No, I'm one of the rare people. I know this is a crazy controversial take, but I actually am excited, reasonably excited, for the new Halo, all right? Watching those trailers got me hyped, man. Can you believe that? Me, Bungie fanboy number 6,422, got excited for a new Halo game. My God, dude. Can you believe that shit? Do you think Campaign Evolved will be easily moddable? Yeah, I talked about this a lot before. It'll probably take about a month before any major like progress gets made, if I just had to estimate based on like other Unreal Engine games and stuff related to that. But yeah, I think within like a month or two, people are generally going to be able to mod Campaign Evolved pretty well. It's on Reach, which we have mod tools for officially. There's tons of people in the Halo modding community way smarter than me that have already reverse engineered stuff. I'm thinking of like Zedekins with his knowledge on assembly and like all of like the memory editing and stuff that goes into that. Plus that combined with the Halo Reach mod tools already being a thing and Campaign Evolved running on Reach, huge. And then Unreal Engine 5 games are just, those are just moddable, period. You can mod any Unreal Engine 5 game. It'll be tough at first, but I think modding within like a month or two will be like solved. Not like completely, there's always gonna be more progress to be made, but like the majority of stuff, month or two is probably gonna be possible. So I'm looking forward to that, dude. I'm really looking forward to modding Campaign Evolved. That's gonna be so sick. I'm probably gonna, I'll do like some really rudimentary modding at the beginning with just some memory editing to like fly pelicans and stuff right off rip, but real full mods and stuff with like the Unreal Engine, you know, stuff downloaded and all that will be like, you know, it's a whole other beast. But that'll happen too. That'll happen too. So Permafrost on Campaign Evolved. Who knows what's possible? Maybe not Permafrost specifically. But yeah, if I could make a custom map for Campaign Evolved, ooh, I would be so down. All right, that said, I'm trying to get the pool rooms in. So I did... Oh, we just got to fix these hallway textures real fast, then we are golden. So I think I'm just going to... Let's grab these. We'll pin their textures, and I'll do a little unwrap here. So we unwrap you, and then unwrap you. Sick. Thank you so much for the 117, Hagen said. I agree, the trailers made me excited. I honestly enjoy that they're trying to make the story more uniform by keeping Reach Marine armor. Halo always had a bit of a mix and match between the series. It's nice to have some cohesion. Halo 2 RE next. Okay, for real, this has been like a thing that so many people have been mad about, that like they didn't just stick perfectly to the CE designs, but it's... And I get that. I respect that even, because I also am a big fan of the CE designs, but the thing that's very obvious to me, and is also confirmed through other leaks and things, is that they're also remaking Halo 2 and 3 after this. So why not make all of the armor designs and stuff consistent throughout, rather than just copying what Bungie did as they evolved their art style through the years? Now we'll have a cohesive, more than likely singular art style for these remakes. And I get that's not going to make everyone happy because, you know, they have Halo CE purists and stuff, but once Halo 2 comes around and it's got like the same kind of art style, it's going to make more sense. And then Halo 3 as well, it'll be this very cohesive trilogy remake. And I get it. Like, that's not to say that they can't improve the designs, there's not much that can't be fixed. Like, there definitely is, don't get me wrong. But, like, I get it logically. Logically, that clicks for me. Anyway. We're going to put this in the game super quickly. We do have lights down here already. I do need to do the materials really fast before we put this in the game, but other than that, I think we're golden. It's my data folder, I don't need that. Tags, backroom shaders. Okay, yeah, so we have... The only materials we need now are... Backrooms light, which is going to become Backrooms pool light, which should work, and then we also need... We need the pool tiles. I need a very shiny type material to grab from. Maybe I'll grab one of the ODST ones. I think ODST might have like something nice for that. What's the hub? H100 is hub, right? Let me grab not concrete smooth. I want like not concrete finished. How about polished stone? Ooh, yeah. Let's do some polished stone. That'll be good for it as a base material. And that'll become our Backrooms pool tile material. Okay, now that this is good, I'm going to export this out. We'll put it in the game. We'll lose all our lighting, of course, but it only takes like 3 minutes to light map this, so it's not a big deal. All right, we'll do Backrooms map exported, throw it in here, we'll import it. Run the structure command, levels, custom, backrooms, structure, backrooms, badass. 6 open or degenerate edges. Where do I have open edges? Well, I guess we'll find out. Alright, so where's my degenerate edges? Oh, it's over here, right. I haven't added that into the map yet. That makes sense. Alright, so let's take a look at our pool stuff real quick. So, obviously this is not what the pool room should look like. I think that goes without saying. What if I detonate a Nova Bomb in the backrooms? Only one way to find out. Probably like blow. Dude, don't you wonder like that in like Kane Parsons' backrooms lore? What would happen if somebody detonated a nuke in the backrooms? Would it just like implode reality? What would be outside the backrooms? What happens if you just obliterate everything with the power of nuclear fission? I want to know. What's out there? Does it open up like a hole into the void? What's it like? Dude, that'd be something the U.S. government would do if the backrooms are real. They'd be like, we gotta detonate a nuke in there and just see what happens. Everybody would be like, hell yeah, that's sick. Promote this guy. All right, we got that. We got a little bump map in here. I'm not gonna do bump detail for this. So we're gonna do our... Oh, I didn't even import the pool tiles textures. Hold on. I did finish doing the pool tiles textures a second ago, but I just didn't put them in the game. So we'll run our bitmaps. Okay, sick. Alright, so we have pool tiles for the main texture, and then we have pool tiles bump, and then, funnily enough, this actually has parallax, so we can give it a little bit of extra depth with our pool tiles height. Oh no! I called it Z bump L. That in itself is an L, dude. Okay, ZBrush bump map, re-import that. Alright, let's see, how does it look? Bruh. What did I just do? BR pool tile. Hello? Hello? Okay, you're on Backrooms pool tile. Did I, like, overwrite it? No. Or why are you being fucking weird? Hagen, thank you for the 420! Appreciate it.
I also don't think the DLC armor sets are that bad, as well as it being a taste/preference thing. I think Halo Studios put a lot of love in the remake. I get folks arm addicts just Infinite Covenant, but honestly the Infinite designs fit very well.
No, I agree with that, actually. I'm not going to wear those kind of armors and things myself. Personally, they're not just... That's not my... It's not my jam. But that's fine. It doesn't have to be my jam. More than likely, I'll just... oh, wait. I got to scale uniform 16. Yeah, it doesn't have to be. There's nothing wrong with that. If it's not for me, it's not for me. But for people who like that, you know, more power to them. Who cares? I don't like the styles. I don't like the goofy stuff. I'm more my... Like, the thing is, people are like... The thing that like upsets me the most when it comes to like Halo discussion is people will just full on take what their personal preference is for the game as like what the game should be, when everybody's different. Everybody has different opinions. They have different favorite Halo games, different favorite Halo designs and stuff. And like, it's kind of upsetting, to be honest. Like, it low-key kind of is upsetting. It's not... There are things that I feel like are objectively not good enough. Things that are objectively, I think, should be better. Don't get me wrong. That is a fucking fact. But... I still don't think it's as bad as people make it out to be. I think people are very exaggerative. Do you know how the entity will work? Are you gonna use like AI models or make my own models? No, I don't really do AI models for stuff. I like to model stuff myself. As much as like the AI model could theoretically help, I really just like to have the art direction personally. I could see like in the future maybe if there's something I just need to shit out fast, I could use it for something, but as of right now, no. I'm probably just gonna do I'm probably just gonna reuse, because this is not a full mod that I want to like give 1,000,000% to. I'm just trying to get this good, make it work, and then use it for a video. I'm fucking obsessed with you. I love you entirely. I love you too, Legendary Gaming. I appreciate that. You're boosting my ego way too much, and that's very dangerous. But thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, we need self-illumination at like 20 on this, so it looks like super bright outside. Oh, that's good, dude. That's it. Okay, low-key, I know... Oh, it's the gaming chair. I know that, I probably should just like get more work done on this, but I really want to know what the lighting is going to look like in here with the little pool rooms windows. So I'm going to go in the background here, and I'm just going to bake lighting super fast because it's on this map with how small it is. It does not take long at all. Degenerate edges. It's a feature. It's a feature. Picture gaming chair. Listen, dude, that gaming chair. Do you have any? That gaming chair is so old, bro. I made that in like 2021. It's fucking ancient. I probably should. You know what, dude? I deserve an upgraded gaming chair. I'm glad you said that. You're making me realize my shitty old gaming chair vehicle. I do deserve better. You're so right. You're so fucking right. I deserve better. I'll make a better gaming chair. I'm about to model you new collision. Dude, I don't even dare look at the collision model for that thing. I probably reuse the render model for it. Like, the physics model is probably like 10 times bigger than any physics model should be if I had to just throw out a guess there. All right, while that bakes, we're going to get to we're going to get to expanding the existing back rooms and improving the layout. So the way it stands right now, I kind of had this realization. I think this starting room should be like the middle, which means I want to put some rooms over here, and I want to make sure that there are no dead ends. For the purpose of this map, which spoilers will be like chase sequences and stuff, I want to make sure that the chase sequences always have an escape, and I don't want a single dead end to exist in this map. So I'm going to make sure everything is connected in some way, shape, or form, which I think will also... Oh, it's good to see you, Hagen, by the way. I'll see you around. I'll miss you. It's good to see you, though, after so long. Alright. Let's cook. Pull this out a little bit. I think I'm just going to do another kind of like large-scale room over here, but for this one, I think we need some kind of gimmick to it. Maybe since we already have this giant room with all the holes in the ground, which this will be fun to work with, but I won't put that over here. I'll probably, reasonably speaking, I think I'll end up having this somewhere like here, just so that it's far enough away from the other room over there, because they're very similar, but just kind of inverted. So maybe I'll do like, let's flip it 180 degrees around. I'll leave that there for a second. I might actually move these up so they don't interfere with the lower level. Just a touch. Oh, my PC. Yeah, that looks good. My PC might be dying because I'm light mapping right now. I got a jet healer. I haven't come lawful. Yeah, I apologize for you guys who want to see Permafrost. I just figured it would be smart for me to just get a lot of work done on this mod, because... you know, it's only going to take a couple days, and it's going to be for a video, so, like, you know, it works. It's definitely what I want to be doing right now to be efficient, but we'll get back to Permafrost very soon, so for those of you guys who want to see that, I got you. I got you. You know, I want to do a winding, like, corridor hallway system. Maybe with, like, some weird thin walls. So maybe my friends are trying to play our mods. We have no idea where to find it. Is it on Steam Workshop? Yes, it's on Steam Workshop. Somebody told me recently that my profile is private, so you can't actually see all of my mods, which, like, oops, that's my bad. You know what, can I do that really quickly? While I'm here, I know a lot of people would probably want to search my name up to find my mods, but apparently you can't. Apparently you can't see my workshop. I think I gotta change some of my profile settings really quickly. Pause on that. Let me change it for you, because that's kind of brutal. Privacy settings. No, I don't know how to change it. Okay, that's fine. I'll do it later. Okay, is it done? Oh, we're balancing photon maps still. I'll have to figure that out later, though. But you can search up the names of them. The mods you're probably going to be most interested in is going to be Ultimate Forge, Huge Grass, and, well, Permafrost isn't public yet. Probably will be in about a week. But Ultimate Forge and Huge Grass. Then I also have my Arc AI War mod. Actually, I think if you just search my name, Rejected Shotgun, on the Steam Workshop, it probably... Doesn't that, like, pop stuff up? Let me see. Does that work? Let's see. Halo Workshop. I don't think I've actually searched myself up in the Steam Workshop before. So Steam Workshop, Halo, Rejected Shotgun. These are not my mods. I'd probably use some of my assets, though, if I had to guess. Dude, why did none of my mods pop up? Hello? I searched my name! Bruh. It doesn't do username searches? Like, what's up with that? Dude, how the fuck are people ever gonna find my mods? I didn't know it was this bad. I gotta fix that ASAP, man. For the pool rooms, windows do something like Dr. Rat's never-ending windows look clear glass out to a vibrant Caribbean beach. Ooh. That's a good idea. I love Dr. Rat. They have such good content. They're honestly a big inspiration for the new editing style I'm doing for the current long-form videos, where they kind of like a story going through with everything. That's what I've been trying to do for the Permafrost video I've been working on. I'm trying to really integrate like a full-on story going through it and using that story as an excuse to kind of go through the details of like how the mod works and its features and stuff. I've been really enjoying that editing style, and I think it just makes the overall like vibe of the video a lot more like entertaining and interesting. Okay, here's my idea. Hear me out, guys. Hear me out, guys. So you come into here, right? Fuck, dude. Light mapper. Fuck off. So you come into here. I'm going to do another hallway, maybe, that leads in, like, both directions. It'll look like a mirror hallway. You'll be like, oh, fuck, another one. But I'll make it kind of thin. And then I'll do... I think I'll do this. Like roughly there. Where we get another hallway that comes out here. And I kind of want to do a diagonal one as well, so you get like a little kind of like wall here, and another one comes out, and then maybe it pulls out to like here, but it's kind of at a weird angle, like that. And I'll try to do something similar here, but instead of it connecting directly there... Hello? Oh, the light mapper! My PC! My PC! No! Hello? Okay, save. Are we good? Oh, no, I was doing final gather. I was wondering why my PC was blowing up. That's like the toughest step. Okay, so I'll do something like this, where maybe it kind of like comes through here. Could theoretically have it connect there. Ooh, 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 hear me out. And then we drag this hallway down to here. And I'll probably do more with this hallway specifically, but I could have it connect into this part of the complex where... Oh yeah, this is perfect. Okay, so we'll do this. Calm down and breathe. No, I'm amped. I'm energized. I also just had this fattest cup of coffee in my entire life, and I feel deep reassurance from that cup of coffee, if I'm being honest. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to do a little connector between these two here. We'll throw a little floor here. In fact, I'm going to do this the cheat way so that I maintain my UVs. We go wow. Merge by distance, 0.01. Nice. And since I'm already here in texture mode, I will in fact make these textures look a little nice so that I don't have to do it later. Go boom, boom, boom. Pin those. Use them to create the textures and let it just feed off of it. Dude, that is the best and most useful trick I have ever learned when it comes to texturing, is pinning a section of the UV map and forcing a nearby face to extend in that direction. My god, has that saved my fucking ass so much. Just played a Halo CE Backrooms mod not that long ago. Nice to see more. Yeah, I don't know for sure if I'm gonna release this one onto the workshop because it is for a video, but why not? If it's good and people, and if it actually like it seems like something that's playable, I'll throw it out there. Okay, I'm going to drag this over to here, and I'm going to do another hallway. Like to here, at least to here. You know, it might be kind of fun if I do it to like here. And then maybe I could connect it that way. Oh, the height. The height. I want to do this section to have like weird kind of angular hallways. I think those are kind of fun. Need to leave for like 15. I'll miss you. Is that Stranger or Strangler? We got the Strangler in chat, guys. W. Huge fan of the Strangler. Scranton Strangler. You guys know him? Maybe don't. Alright, merge by distance. We're going to do... I'll grab this to there. Hello. And then I will run an edge from here to here so they connect. And then we'll do... Just to clean this up. I hate doing like vertex cleanup, especially when I'm trying to rush through stuff, but... It do be how it is sometimes when it be that way, because that's just what it do. Okay, the maps, light mapping is basically done now. I think we're chilling on that. So this is now how we're going to connect ourselves over to this big room here where you can like fall through the ground. As for this section of the complex, I'm going to start getting into more precise at a sentinel wall. Dude, I want to do some goofy reference to some like Halo stuff here in the back rooms. Like, I feel like it'd be such a waste if I didn't. Like, obviously I want it to be inspired by the backrooms directly, but this is in Halo. So if I don't have like some like dead sentinel sitting on the ground or something, or like a flood form somewhere, like what am I doing, man? Okay, let's extrude. I want to grab this. We'll make it a little thinner. I think that's about the length a player could walk through. I'm going to extrude this out, and I want to make like an annoyingly complex like maze of corridors here. Again, though, I need to make sure there are no dead ends. Add the crazy marine. No, I want to do the grunt, dude. The grunt from the final mission. He's like, the food nipple. Okay, are these done? Okay, I think we're good. Let's boot up the... Now I can see, while we were working on that, I had all of this going so that we could see how the pool room lighting currently looks. My suspicion is the pool room is probably going to be a little too bright. I presume it's going to be a little too bright, but we'll see. Closing all these damn windows that appeared. I forgot to turn them off. All right. So everything else looks pretty good. I didn't really change anything. It was just... Oh my god! Actually... You know what? It is a little too bright, but it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Like, I genuinely thought that was going to be worse. I think I'll darken it a touch. But that's not bad. It's very pool roomsy. No, you know what I'll do to help here? This is big brain. I'm going to take these little window sills. I'm going to pull them back a bit. Like that. Yeah, because it looks like, because they're so bright here, right on the internal edge of that it like looks like that it's just a white plane in the wall. So I think moving that back would be the move. And then that might actually diffuse the light out a lot more and focus it more directly on the wall there. We'll give that a try, but that's cool. Would like to participate in testing if you want playtesters. Well, we'll probably do that for Permafrost soon. I'm not going to be playtesting the backrooms at all. Actually, I might, now that I think about it. I wasn't planning to, but actually, low-key, that might be smart. We might do a little backrooms test, but for Permafrost, the big snow mod that I've been working on with all that awesome shit in it, that we're going to do a playtest for very, very soon. That's going to be fun. That's going to be really fun. So this is going to be our, like, maze-type area here. I don't want it to be insanely weird and, like, all over the place, but I also kind of want it to be insanely weird and all over the place. Do a little bit there. Looks good. I'm back. I missed you. Okay, so we'll do... I don't want to connect to that diagonal because that's going to be... Well, I guess I can connect to the diagonal. It's not that bad. Don't forget to have some deadheads. No, that's the thing. With the idea I have for the video, which I guess, like I said earlier, I'm not going to go massively deeply into. I actually want to make sure there are no dead ends. Because what I'm planning, I need people to be able to run for their fucking lives and not have to worry about getting into a dead end and dying. If there's one thing about horror experiences that I hate more than anything, it is death, okay? There's nothing that kills tension and kills horror more than the consequences of your action being sent to, like, respawn. That sucks. The best part about horror is imagining the potential consequences. That's scary. That's scary. What's not scary is the horror monster finally gets you and then you have to redo the section. That fucking blows. And I hate that. That's like my biggest pet peeve with any horror fucking anything. Game, movie, whatever, mostly with games. Dying to the fucking monster sucks, dude. It just makes you frustrated, and it kills all the tension. So I'm going to try to avoid that. Players will be able to be killed, but I will make sure there's always an escape route. Everything will have a connection to itself. There will not be a single dead end. If I was designing this for some other purpose, I would be like, hell yeah, put a dead end in there. But not today. Okay. Connected these up. So far, so good. You know what's funny is modeling with, like, boxes like this reminds me of doing, like, Portal and, like, Half-Life and Counter-Strike mods and making maps in there, since everything is, like, all brushes and cubes. Obviously, I have the freedom to model whatever I want, but since the backrooms are so simple, it's all just cubes, and I feel like I'm back into, like, Source Engine modding again. Okay, this little part of the complex is starting to come out pretty good. I think I want to connect this ending room over here. I agree with atmospheric storytelling and horror more. As your imagination can be much more scary than the actual monster. Yeah, and most of the time your imagination is... It is going to be a lot scarier than the monster. Like, straight up. And that's a good thing, I think. I like that that is the case. And playing into that fear, that natural fear that you just get from being in a scary experience and letting your mind run wild, I think is what separates, like, really good horror and good tension from just, like, low quality jump scary crap. Not that there's anything wrong with jump scares inherently. I actually like jump scares, and I think if you do them right, they can be really fucking spooky, but if I can avoid a jump scare, I'm in favor of just, like, insane tension. I'm down. Jump scares release that tension a bit. There's, I don't know, there's ways to do it. There's ways to do it that makes it, like, either suck or not suck. Okay, this maze area. I'm gonna connect this one all the way down to here. Like so. Sick. That's why I love Alien Isolation. Oh my god, dude. As far as horror goes in video games, Alien Isolation is so peak. So peak. Okay, I feel like this might be enough to get players lost. I want to, and then, I'm gonna do, we're gonna drag this out a bit to here. Drag it all the way to there. I want it to be a bit more angled. And then I'm gonna do this. I'll extrude this out on the global y-axis, flatten it out on the global y-axis so we get more of like a straight edge thing there, and then do that. And then we'll grab these, dissolve those edges, and then I can use that to cut a hole into here. Cool. I'll let the triangulation solver deal with the rest of that crap. And now we've got a nice little way into this static hallway. That should spook people a little bit. Add one more half loop that splits at a T-junction. Yeah, I think I might do that like here. I want to do it here. I could put a particular route that can take you downwards, perhaps. Custom flood form. Okay, dude, you know what I really want to do in this? I want to... Do you know that... Hold on, I'm just going to pull it up. I'm going to pull it up. I want to put this in the map. Where is it? Where is it? I want to put this. Bro, can you... Can you imagine somebody's like, What's that sound? And you just see this in front of a doorway, just like green screened out. I want to do that so bad, bro. I think it'd be really good. Anyway, this area is already starting to look pretty good. I like the complexity of it because it's the complex, bro. Yeah, they're gonna do GIFs, so you totally can. Yeah, I mean, I would just do it as like a frame sequence, right? Like an image that has like a bunch of frames. I'm pretty sure you can just play those all out at once. Versus for Halo 2 shader exports, they're easy to view in Blender. I would have bothered map modeling, but I didn't want to export each one myself with a tool. I don't think the Blender add-on by General 101 specifically exports all the textures. I know you can do it as an OBJ, but then the files don't match with the editing kit. I actually just downloaded a GitHub repository that has every Halo texture downloaded from Halo 2. And I do still have to manually hook it up for the ones that I want to use. Which actually isn't that bad, because a lot of the times in-game the textures look different because they tile it in the game or something. You know, it doesn't just straight up use the raw texture. They'll, you know, stack it 4 times, 8 times, and so it actually looks different in Blender. So there's nothing perfect for it, but I've gotten a close approximation to be where anything that I specifically want to work on and change, I'll go into Blender, I'll hook those specific few textures up and edit them as needed. And then anytime I want to work on something new, I'll like... Maybe I can go to the pool room. I'm going to leave this as a dead end for now, and I'll probably connect this down to like the pool rooms or something. Because I don't know what to do with it. Maybe I'll add another room over here, like a section that I can maybe like connect back in. Able to reuse that flood goop dripping one of the ceilings rooms. That would be cool. Oh, you know what, actually, before I forget and get too distracted working on like pool rooms and stuff here, I want to add like ambience, and I need to add like nasty little decals and stuff. Let's do that really fast. I don't necessarily want to use like full-on flood ambience, and we do already have like these bad... Wait, where are they? We have this. That sound. The like fluorescent light, which is perfect. This is just already a sound that exists in Halo 3, so I'm definitely going to span this around, but as far as like decals and stuff go, I want to have like nasty little splotches of grunge. There's definitely going to be, because I'm going to have an element of storytelling and objective to this mod, so I'm also going to have like decals for like text and things and arrows and little like secret codes and stuff written on the walls. Before that though, let me grab decals. We're going to grab some decals from... I'm going to grab some of the earth decals, like oil spills and stains. Yeah, right here, stains. Ooh, maybe some dry blood could be kind of sick. I don't know what that is. Corrosion could be nice. Mold. Oh, we definitely need mold, dude. What the hell? Another stain. Water spots. Try some guts, maybe. Ugh. Boot print. Count me in. What about human? Probably some industrial human stuff would be good. Oh, wait, these are like decals. I don't need that. I need like grunge. I guess these could work, actually. Human industrial. Decal road loading. Maybe some road stripes. Stripe corners. Random factory decals. Okay, I guess those are fine. We can do a little bit of experimenting with this. What do we have first? I want to try the like grungy ones. Let's see. Dry blood. Wow, that looks terrible. Love it. Why does it look like that? Dry blood B. Okay, now there's one we can actually use. Dry ring. Not bad. What does mold look like? Oh, bro. I'm going to spam this all over the place. Hell yeah. Stain. That's another good one. Water spot diffused. Another good one. Guts. I mean, that you could make that anything. Boot print. Oh, bro. Oh, bro. Hear me out. Okay, I don't know why bro has a single or 2 left feet, but, you know. I'll make it work. Dry blood B. Looks like soda stain. It kind of does, bro. It kind of does. You place this down, and it's like, no. The Kool-Aid, bro. No. Holy fuck. Might be a little bit large. These industrial ones. Actually, I might just remove these. They don't look super, super useful. Oh, this could be good, actually. This could be good. Some random tidbits around. Not bad, not bad. Use that. People's blood is made of soda. In America? Yes. Modern Gamer! Dude, thank you for the 420, man!
Final day. I don't think so. Feature creep is the only way.
No, this is a small-scale mod just for a video. I think I'm going to do this today on stream, and then tomorrow we're just going to get back to Permafrost, and any future work I need to do on this, I'll just do off-stream. Mine is... No! Drink water! It's good for you. It doesn't even taste like it. Hold on, I'm going to go use the restroom really quickly. Coffee is absolutely murdering my body. I'll be right back. Give me 1 minute. I'm going to speed run the bathroom, and then we'll make this place creepy and nasty. Enjoy the fucking industrial light sounds. Right back. Okay, sorry for the delay, man. The bladder waits for nobody. Let's make a chair themed map. Dude, I would be down to do an entire map that's just my gaming chair. It could be good, man. The leftover crumbs that make their way to my chair will be the cover. Thank you for the 2! Random UNSC Marine.
I don't think so. Feature creep is the only way.
Okay.
Also, is the 2F2 game not happening, or am I just gonna go die violently?
No, it is. I've just been so busy. I'm trying to make a bunch of content right now that I just haven't had the time. I'm in, like, the build-up to all my content right now, so I don't have a good flow and, like, free time. Basically, every second of every day recently has just been, like, non-stop work on something, so I haven't had the time to even, like, host a game night. But that shit refuses to change the name. Not wrong. Not wrong. But we will soon. I promise you that. I'm sorry that it's taken so long. I know I promised to do the game night so much recently. And I'm just trying to make time for, like, all the work I need to do. I really haven't had, like, even a second to breathe lately because I've been working so goddamn much. But I promise we will get there. Okay, I think as far as this goes, it's not bad. Maybe, like, maybe we could put a room in between these two right here real fast. And then maybe we could call this area done. Just so that there's more exploration to be had. I do need, like, rooms and things around here for the sake of what I have planned for this zone, so having some extra rooms and things will be nice. So leave it there, expand it out a bit. We're back to AFKing in Pal World. Oh yeah, didn't the new release just come out? Dude, I will say, I saw on Twitter the new, are they called Pals in Pal World? The new not Pokemon in Pal World? Bro, that is the most furry bait I have ever seen. You cannot change my mind on that. That is absolute furry bait. Do I have a Discord? Yeah, we have there's a community Discord. You're more than welcome to join. In fact, you should join. If you don't, you hate me, and I cry. You know what? Let's remove this part here. Change my. I don't want the exit and entrance to be on like the exact same position. Instead, I'll do another cut here. Move this ever so slightly over. I like things to be a little asymmetrical. I don't hate how they're... You know what? I appreciate that. I feel better now. Now that I've forced you to compliment me in that way and validate me, I feel better, so thank you. Got recently asked you about stuff from Machinima. I can't say for sure. If they messaged me about it recently and it's like in my message request on Discord or something, then I probably haven't checked it, because I haven't checked that in like, shoot, quite a little while, but I can't say for sure. I do see stuff like that occasionally, though. Let me move this down a little. Check stream chat? I don't freaking think so. Okay, maybe. I'll check in a second. Let me see. Let me see. Stream chat. Sorry, I was responding to another message. What did you put in the stream chat? I swear to God. Oh, wait, this is actually so good. Wait, that's actually clean as fuck. It doesn't even have to be that detailed to be real. That's a peak collision model, though. I want to use that. That's nice. I actually like that a lot. Thank you for making... I didn't even ask you to make that, but you did it. That's clean. I'll just tweak it a little bit to make sure it matches the model one-to-one, but, like, I feel like it already does match the model one-to-one. Wait a minute. In order to make this so perfect, you had to have had the model. Are you telling me that you have my exclusive gaming chair vehicle model? Okay. Mods ready, the penis explosion chamber. Get that shit primed. I don't know what you're talking about, Mr. Check the Show. That's contraband. Nobody's allowed to have that chair model except for me. That is fucking contraband. Okay, we got the rooms. It looks decent. Finders family. Do we have the AC-130 in the... Yeah. Oh, yeah, we got the AC-130 in the air. Okay, this part... it's so close to the entrance, I don't necessarily want to make it connect to the pool rooms, but... I might. Call Steam support for this operation. Yeah, you know they'll be on that. Steam support, one of the few companies that actually has support that reads your messages and actually is, like, useful. Crazy concept. What a crazy concept. Okay, before we... I want to start working on the pool rooms, and I'll have to find out what to do with this next, but right before that, I'm just going to go ahead and fix up all these textures here, which actually should be really easy to do. I've started to get super fast at this. I know most of you guys don't give a shit, but it's so handy. If you, like, let's say I have this, right? And I want to continue the texture down onto here. All you do is you select this, you go over to your UV map, hit P to pin it, and you'll notice it creates these little, like, red dots on the corners once you pin it. Now I can't unwrap this. This texture can never be moved. So when I select both of these and now I unwrap, this one can't move. So the only thing this one can do is continue off of it. So it perfectly stacks the texture. It's so handy, dude. I wish I knew that, like, fucking years ago, man. So useful. Oh my god, it selected everything. All my shit is so connected together. Jesus! My topology is so good! No! Oh, it's too good. Peak Halo 3 song. I know, every time I hear this, it makes me so excited and happy. Okay, I think that's good. I think I have those pinned. I should probably undo this part. No, actually, I guess I could keep that. Dum, dum. Oh my god, I did that. I didn't even pin this one. I'm so silly. Let's pin these. So they're good now. And from this one right here, I can grab this and this. And then I just deselect all of these bad boys, so that way it's nice and clean. We don't want any of this stuff to get retextured. We already did all of this. This whole section is done. We just want to retexture this little new maze area that I just made. So we'll keep all that. And I will unselect this inner part here. We'll get this one in just a second. We'll do both directions. Don't want any of that, because those are all done already, for the most part. So I think we're good here. Let me just get rid of that. Beautiful, beautiful. So now when I unwrap, oh, it's perfect. Look at those little chevrons, man. Is this a return from the horror mod a year ago? Just a return from a horror mod from like 2 years ago? Okay, technically the horror mod was a unique one. Alright, that wasn't a return of anything. I just thought it would be cool. But sort of, kind of, I guess. This one is just for a video, though. I'm not planning on doing like an insane amount with this. I'm just going to make a really fun video out of it. So it's not going to be like anything insane. I don't have plans necessarily to release it, but I may. If it's good and if it seems like something that people want to actually play, I might release it as a full-on mod, but currently I'm just planning this for a video, which is why I'm just spending like 2 days on it and then maybe a couple days off a stream. And then other than that, it's just this, you know, it's just this as it is. Okay, so we got that part, that's good, and then the last thing I need is to snag... Oh wait, I did get this far. Wait, why did it stop? Did it stop here because of the doorway? Yeah, it did. Let's grab that. Deselect all of this area again. Oh my god, it got fucking everything. Jesus Christ. We already just did this area. Get rid of all that. Okay, that's fine. And then we gotta grab this. That kind of creates a loop. Oh god, that's not what I want. Please don't loop. Should port Permafrost to every game in existence. I mean, it's a fun map, but you know, porting to every game in existence could be a bit excessive. Could be a little bit excessive. All right, this is just getting too complicated. This is getting too complicated. Just gonna start doing all this manually so that my brain stops exploding. Oh my god. Fine. Save the vertex group. Pin this. Select the vertex group. Unwrap. There we go. Oh, good god. That was way harder than it needed to be. Pin. Select. Unwrap. Why is it blowing up? What's happening? Pin. Oh, because it's a loop, of course. We'll just do this then. Mark. Seam. Boom, boom. Select. Unwrap. Alright, perfect. There we go. Now we got the actual textures going. Alright, we'll keep going. This shouldn't be too hard. I got another loop here. I guess we could just do... We'll do this as a seam. Another loop there. I don't really have anything to base it off of, so we'll just do that. Go here. Rotate minus 90. The chevrons, yeah, they should be facing up. 180. Scale it, scale it. Doesn't have to be perfect, I guess, but as long as it's close enough, most people won't even tell. It's just a piece of wallpaper. So there we go. That one's done. There are some more textures that we need. We got the inside there. I think we got all of the outside good. Yeah, the outside looks pretty much perfect. Now we just got to do these inner loop areas. So we'll do a seam right there. Grab this area here. We'll do a little unwrap again. Make sure the chevrons are in the right rotation. We're facing up. Perfect. Scale it, blah, blah, blah. That is not 180-degree rotation, is it? Scale it, scale it, scale it. Okay, that time we're good. I think I moved my mouse a little too much on it. Okay. Sick. Oh, fuck. Do I need chair collision? Oh, you can't. You're not allowed to do that. Okay, not allowed to release the chair collision. Like I said, it's contraband. Okay, not allowed. You release that chair collision, you are banned from my Minecraft server. It's over. Okay, that area is good now. Don't check stream chat. My god, dude. These people think they're powerful enough to use my gaming chair. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, man. The hubris. Yeah, whatever. A chair fit for kings, and I am said king. You may not. The chair is mine, and mine alone. Oh no. Mark scene. So in your Discord chat and someone said you were What? There's no confirmation of that. You don't know that for sure. Oh, duh. There's a whole fucking loop right here. Oh, I already did this room. Why am I redoing the room? Oh, wait, no, I didn't. Oopsies. Let's do a little mark seam. Hit him with that quick. Ooh, ooh. Hit him with that. Ooh. I was just sitting on some side chairs and allergies preggers. See, the thing is about sentences like that is I wish I didn't read them. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying. Beautiful, isn't it? It's a communal throne now. The fucking village. We got the fucking village chair. Is that where is that how this is gonna be? Good God, man. Just want some textures. Why has it got to be so complicated? Alright, there we go. Most of the wall textures are good now. You know what? That's on me for knowing how to read. Yeah, actually, praying to be born illiterate in my next life. Please, not again. Not again, please. How do you get pregnant? Pregonanant. How do I know I am pregant? Alright, time for some wicked, wacky ceiling tiles, gamers. Wow, wowzers. Okay, I think this is all the areas I need ceiling tiles at. I'm just gonna put it all on, like, the lit ceiling tiles. Alright, that should be good. We'll just try to roughly tile it to match with the rest of them, and then later on, I'm just gonna do a fucking thing where I actually put a little bit of care and love into making sure the lights look, like, good. That's probably roughly correct. Alright, so there's our ceiling, and then obviously the little hallways aren't going to have a bunch of ceiling tiles, but I think it should be good. I like this new, like, winding, weird maze section. It's not unbearably confusing, but it probably will be the first time people go in, and this mod is intended to be like a first-time playthrough, never touch it again kind of mod. So I think we're good. Are there any textures I'm missing? The roof and ceiling stuff seems fun. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot. There's actually another texture. I'll go and do it later, but I have another ceiling texture that I'm going to use instead of just spamming the wallpaper tile on the ceiling for these, like, smaller little corridors. That way it looks a little bit better. But I just don't have it in right now, so I'll do it later. I think this should be pretty good. I'm going to throw this in game, see how I feel about it, see if there's any textures I missed, and then we'll do lighting afterwards, as long as it, like, actually looks good. You know, it'd be really silly to mess with people. What? Because I keep in mind, I'm so down to do some goofy shit with this mod. Like, I don't necessarily want to break the horror tension, but, like, fuck it, dude, I will. Alright, let's remove our lighting. Goodbye, lighting. You'll be missed. Alright, and then let's take a look over here. So we have, what, open edges here? Are these backwards? Oh, they are. Let me fix that real fast. I think that was it. It was just that one. Okay, cool. So let's do this without lighting. Pretend like it's scary and spooky and dark in here. Oh, there's a room in here. Oh my god, it leads to another hall. Oh, well, there's a texture. Another hallway. Wow. What is this place? It's so mysterious. What's going on in here, man? Oh, I'm so lost. I don't know what's going on. I'm so freaking spooked, man. Low-key, I'm already lost. I'm not gonna lie. I, like, vaguely know where I am, but I think I made this maze complicated enough that I'm just fucking confused as hell. Oh, a little room. Look at this. It's a little room. Oh, there's another texture. You know, as I find these textures, I'm just going to fix them. Otherwise, I will absolutely forget where they are, and it will just become a nightmare. We got that one. We got this whole wall here, because of course we do. Let's pin that. Grab these. Ultimate Forge update when? That is coming reasonably soon. I'm not super pressed for the Ultimate Forge update, but it will come reasonably soon just because I want to get everything rolling on that before the Halo Mods launcher comes out. And I know that is a ways off more than likely, but I definitely want that update out before then. Okay, that should be good. Oh, wow. Do the wifey's voice when talking out of character in this map. Oh, in the video for this map? What is wifey's voice? Am I illiterate? Should I know what that means? Oh, and then we got this room. I didn't even get the chance to look at this yet. I'm going to switch this to the more simplified version of the wallpaper. It's another material I have. Like low-key, maybe I should expand these so it's a little bit harder to like walk through this room and it like risks you falling in. What even is this material, dude? What did I put for that? You know what? I don't care. This is good though. This is good so far. Wifey's made a really popular YouTube ARG. I'm searching for a world that doesn't exist. Oh yeah! God, I really wanted to get into that, but every time I watch it while trying to fall asleep at night, and it immediately puts me down. Minecraft on YouTube? Yeah, no, I knew what you're talking about. It's like multiple videos. I heard they get even better over time. I've been meaning to watch that for a long time. It looks really, really good. Okay, all things considered, I like this little maze area. It's nice. I need to figure out what I'm going to connect this to. Probably the pool rooms or something, but we'll get there. Maybe I'll actually extend it out a little and have a little connection between these two as well. So far, so good, though. I like this maze section a lot. It's really confusing, even though it's from the top down, it looks really simple, but when you're actually in it, it is fucking super confusing because of all the corners and the turns and stuff. I'm gonna grab a new texture, though, really fast. I need another texture for this area. It's gonna be like a simplified version of the wallpaper without the little chevron textures on it. Pronounced Wi-Fi's. Phonetically, that's not correct. Phonetically speaking, that's not how you pronounce that. The regular video is 15 strange. I don't know what that is, but you know what? True. That's true. Yeah, true. Okay, this is what we're doing next. This is another wall texture, except it is not textured in like the sense that it doesn't have any patterns on it, and instead it just is a regular boring ass wall. So yeah, we will put this in painted wall, and then that's already got the roughness, so now I just need to put the normal map on it. TIFF, Z bump. All right, cool. Now we have those textures in. Let's import the bitmaps. I'm gonna hook up the material really fast, and then we're gonna throw it into Blender so we can use it. And basically what's gonna happen is I'll finally be able to use a more generic type wallpaper. So like, for example, in these holes, we won't have the chevrons anymore because they look kind of weird that the chevrons are in there. It doesn't not make sense because the backroom, you know, doesn't make any fucking sense, but you know what I mean. It'll be like just some more variation. I can use it on like the ceilings and stuff in like the little mini hallways, right? So we don't have the chevrons on the ceiling. Shit like that. You get what I mean. Alright, so we'll do shaders. Right now we have backrooms, walls. I'm going to do backrooms, walls, blank. Actually, I'll do simple. I like simple. And then I'll just hook up those new textures we got for them. Backrooms, walls becomes backrooms, walls, painted wall, Z bump. Okay, perfect. And then we will make a new material in here. Paste that, call it BR walls simple. And then now I can use that actually for all these little roof areas. And for like the inner parts of like little areas where I don't explicitly want the cool wallpaper. I feel like the chevron stuff, unless I'm specifically doing something that's supposed to look fucked up, I don't want the chevrons anywhere except the literal walls. So like anywhere I have these little gaps in between stuff, I feel like it should be the simple wall on the roof. Maybe not there, but like here, for example, here on this little in-between connector, maybe here as well. This little bit here, here, this, and maybe down here too, actually. These probably shouldn't have like the light. Maybe in here I'll have the lights, but like other than that, I think it's good. So I'll assign that backrooms wall simple, and then let's put that in the game. We'll see how this looks. I think I fixed all the texture issues, so besides like the ceiling lights being a little off, which I already planned to fix later, I think this is pretty good. I think it's pretty good. Let's see. How do I feel about it? Oh, that's nice. Just a very, very simplified wall type texture. That's good. Couldn't ask for much more than that. I think the best place that I would be able to see would be like down here. Yeah. It's like instead of having the like proper walls and things, you just get this weird kind of like mildewy, flat yellow. Isn't that a large part of just filler? Then you take it. Wait. Oh, you guys are talking about that video, yeah. Damn, I really want to watch that. Okay, this is starting to look pretty good. I want to expand the pool rooms a bit, and then I want to bake lighting. I actually can't bake lighting on this yet because I need to add in more of these lights around. I'm gonna do something a little crazy. I'm gonna be a little wacky. I'm gonna call this lights big, and these are gonna be the large square versions of the lights that I can like specifically place around. So I'm not gonna put any there. Okay, so we'll put like a light big there. Definitely gonna need like 4 of them in the big room over here. You know, like around in like a kind of grid pattern. I'm not gonna do them perfectly because it literally does not matter. But I think 4 should be more than enough for there. It should like light it up reasonably well while keeping like some dark spots. But then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this as lights small, just so I can keep things organized. And I'm literally just going to make a shrunken, tinier version of this superpowered light. And I'm going to use this for the smaller hallways. Actually, no, it'll be too annoying to do it that way. I think I'm just going to do it all in just lights. Yeah. So I'll grab this, scale it to half scale. It'll still be really, really bright, but hopefully not too bright. Maybe like one there, one at the end of the hallway, one here. I want to space them out enough to where you can still see, obviously, but I just don't want it to be like overwhelmingly bright. So like one at the corner here, maybe one down here, one more here, and then I'll definitely have to use these inside, inside these areas here. In the little hallway, so I'll put like one in the connector, one at the entryway. I like to put them not around the corners. I'd like it if the corners were kind of dark, so I'll try to avoid putting them there if I can't help it. Move this one up, move it down a little, and we'll just kind of fill out as much as I reasonably can. Through here. I try not to have them clipping through anything. Having some of the hallways remain dark and spooky is definitely peak, so I'd like to keep it that way. As much as possible anyway. That looks pretty good. Do like that, and in fact I'm gonna put another one at this part of the hallway just so it like shines through the doorway there, so you can kind of, because this area is gonna be really dark right here, and so if you see like a little light shining out of that doorway, I think it'll look really sick. I might have put too many lights here, it'll just kind of depend. We'll have to experiment and see. Oh, and I need to put one more light in this room right here. Yeah, right in the middle, smack dab. And if it's too bright, it's too bright, and I can always fix it, but I think it should be good. I'll put some of these smaller lights as well. You know what, I'm gonna grab these. I'm gonna make them on a separate material so that I can adjust them as needed. All these little lights here, here. I don't think I put them anywhere else yet. I will make BR light small. Same materials, same settings, assign those. So it's going to be light map only, light map resolution of 0.1, fidelity good. Right now power will be 50. Need to copy the same color from the other Backrooms light over here, which is nice, nasty yellow. So we'll have quality 1.5, 500 to 1,000. Easy peasy. 1.5 attenuation, 500 to 1000. Sick. Alright. And then I'll literally just copy that shader, backrooms light to backrooms light small. Sick. This looks like a backrooms layout for it. Yeah, I'm trying to like keep it kind of unique and definitely make sure there's no like dead ends or anything for what I'm planning for the next video that I'm going to use it on, but let's go ahead and import it to make sure that I don't have any weird texture issues that I don't like. I'm hoping the pool rooms doesn't end up too bright again, because I moved those back, but oh shoot, wait, I forgot to do the last thing. I forgot to, like, the pillars over there are fine, but the little holes here, I gotta... Oh, I hate selecting these, it's so ass. Pool room is nice looking. It looks actually pretty good with lighting, too. I'm about to light bake, because light baking only takes like 3 or 4 minutes on this map, because, you know, it's a bunch of fucking cubes and hallways. Should look good here in a sec. I just want to redo the texture on these to not be the wallpaper, but instead to be that, like, generic flat wallpaper material that I just got in. And then I'm going to light map it. Okay, that should be good. We'll assign this now to wall simple. Oh, wait, it already was? Okay, yeah, that's good. Make the pool rooms yellow. That would be so funny. Just like in the recording, somebody walks into the pool rooms and like, dude, it's the pool. That's piss. That's fucking piss. Okay, yeah, that feels a little... Well, actually, kind of liked it better when it had the wallpaper. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Why can I smell it? Okay, let's run a little light map on it real fast. Give it like 5 minutes to cook. And then in the meantime, we can keep coming up with some ideas. I think I'll... For my plan, as you can imagine, this is going to be kind of a spooky mod. I don't want to reveal too much about like what I'm planning to do for it, but I think I want to have the monster kind of far away, and currently the furthest away you could get from most of the starting area, which presumably is just going to be this little room right here, is going to be either the pool rooms or the like furthest away area over here. So I think I'll expand the pool rooms a little bit and kind of have it be like a lower floor. I saw the thumbnail for last stream saying, I'm afraid of women. Makes a lot of sense from me! Hello? Wait, I can't do it, dude. I need a haircut or else this isn't gonna work. Hold on. I'll try it anyway. I can't do it, dude. I'm too old. I'm too old. I turned 28 this year, man. It's over. I'm gonna start writing my fucking eulogy, dude. Start writing your will, you're getting close. I know, dude, it's over. It's fucking over. Okay, I think, I'm gonna look at some pool rooms architecture. I've definitely seen a lot of it, so I already have some interesting ideas. But pool rooms is a lot different. Like, back rooms upstairs here, this is easy, dude. It's a bunch of fucking box hallways with some weird geometric shapes and stuff going on. Literally nothing crazy about that at all. At fucking all. But when it comes to the pool rooms, you know, we got these nice little curvy shapes to them. You know, they got the little windows in the you know, in the walls and stuff. You know, that's a little more complicated. I don't even have the water in the pool rooms yet either. Furniture in the wall would be cool. I'm low-key debating if I should do like the classic backrooms furniture or if I should start like the movie. I want to start shoving like Halo props into it because I'm probably going to port this over to the ODST engine for the video because I already got all that horror stuff set up over there. And I feel like it might be smarter to like use some Halo props just to get a little more creative with it. So I might do that. And you know what? I do have these dead ends over here that probably should lead to something. Can you make a backrooms flood, like a really fucked up version? Yes, okay. They're already so fucked up, but yeah, I see what you mean. Like I could, like especially with the movie variant of like the little still lifes. Or backrooms of your Spartan. Like that could be kind of sick actually. Let me just let this light baking get up. I'm gonna go stand up out of my chair for like 30 seconds. I'll run back in and we'll start working on the pool rooms a little bit and then expand to some more interesting area. Did I see the movie? Oh, hell yeah, I saw the movie. The movie was... I know it was kind of divisive, but I loved the movie, dude. I felt like There were times when I thought it was boring. There were times when the movie was a 5 out of 10, and then other times the movie was like a 10 out of 10. And I was like, fuck. It like really varied in like pure movie enjoyment quality, but like when the parts that it was 10 out of 10, like it was 10 out of 10. And then other parts I was like, eh. But when it was good, it was excellent. I'll be right back. It should be done light baking by the time I get back. Nice, dude. I love how fast this map light bakes. Hi, Mush. Say hi, Mush. Say hello, Mush. You're so handsome. Where is Mush, dude? I know what you said that right as it came in. Okay, with the new sections that we've added today, I feel like this is so much better. Like, it was great yesterday getting the like fundamental parts of this down, but now, man, now it's really starting to feel like the Backrooms. The way this is all laid out. His name is Mush. He's mushy. I just call him Mush, though, because I'm crazy. I'm a little quirky like that. You know, this is starting to be pretty good. I low-key kind of want to wrap the parts of this map, though, around the spawn, too. But I kind of want to expand it more this way. I want this to be like a, in my head, it's like a 9x9 grid, right? Where, like, you start right here, and then the grid is like 1, 2, 3. God. And then it goes like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with this lower section where it kind of takes you down, and then the pool rooms kind of, they won't necessarily have their own giant complex area that is like as big as the top, but I want them to be there as well as like an area that you can just find yourself in. And I think I can knock that out pretty quick. Inspire me. Last time I started making my own Backrooms with Forerunner textures. Ooh! Wait, Forerunner Backrooms actually makes so much sense in the way that they're just like designed overall. Actually would be really, really good. Keep shell open, close shell. I gotta keep doing that. Oh, it's done! Let's boot up the map. We'll see what our... I might have made it too bright. I think my worry right now is the new areas, the light type that they're using genuinely might be too bright, or I guess it's also possible that I just like straight up wrote, Mush! I'm busy, man. I love you, Mush. You're such a cute kitty cat. Alright, let's check it out. Ooh, spooky. Okay, this is really bright in here, isn't it? Oh, but I like this. I like the way that it's got... Oh, the chevrons are upside down, dude. Not lore accurate. Ooh, ooh. A little too bright at the point there. I'll probably have to... I think with the ceiling textures, with some kind of like lights that just like shoved into the ceiling, will be good. Mush, can I help you, man? You good, bro? I'll probably put just like these little white tiles roughly in those areas to make it feel a little better. The dark areas are dark. Ooh. I might actually brighten this one up a little bit. I feel like this might be a touch too dark for what it is. Looks spooky. Yeah, the lighting does so much for this map. It's actually insane. And this area should be like, yeah, it should be really dark in here. You gotta like turn your flashlight on for this part. And I'll obviously make the ceiling lights only appear in certain areas once I go through and texture that. Did I load? Oh, I didn't light the bottom area. Thank you for the 2, Sid. Good to see you, man.
I asked Grok to expand Drake's scripts.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Drake. I had Grok in unhinged mode, but Congat's on the Purganation.
Bro. Do not let Grok purganate me, bro. What the fuck, man? I know he's supposed to be like the unhinged AI or whatever, but like, we ain't gotta go that far. We ain't gotta make it like that. Ooh, wait, hold on. This is kind of a vibe. Wait, let me see this. So we walk through here. It's like spooky and dark, and you're like, oh. Oh, then you turn the corner, and it's like, oh. You see that right there? A little bit of light peeking out there. And this is only on low, too, so it'll actually get even brighter than this, so it should be fine. This is kind of spooky, man. It's really, like, winding and complicated, too. I like that it's so, like, weird and winding. I gotta remove maybe some of the lights from these hallways. Oh, this is a nice room, actually. This is, like, the perfect level of light. This right here, this is exactly the level of light I want to see. Over in the hallways, I'll probably turn these guys down just a touch, just because they kind of end up touching the walls a little bit. Fluorescent light sound. Oh, I actually have that. I just haven't placed them around yet. I have it in the spawn room here. Nice. It's nice. And I'm going to, like, decorate with, like, wall stuff all over. You're like, Mush, you're such a little whiner, dude. You're such a whiner, Mush. I know. You're such a little whiner, man. Little screaming kitty cat. He's so cute, though, man. Look at him. Just exploring. What are you looking at, Mush? What are you... Oh, you're so cute. Such a little whiner, Mush. Everywhere you go, you just... It's like, alright, dude. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? Come sit in my lap or something, man. I'm working here. Creature of Steel. Yeah, Mush is, he's certainly something special. He's a good little guy. I like him. He's pretty alright, actually. You know, I just care about him and I would kill for him, but, you know, he's alright. Leave Mush alone. Fine. Yeah, you know what? We'll do this then. We'll do this. I'll make it so the lights on, like, the small lights here, I will turn their intensity down to 40. 40? 35. It'll be much darker in these rooms, but I think it'll still be good. As for this room, I do think it needs a center light. I'm going to throw a center light in there. That should help. Got a little X grid there now. Wait, are these up in the ceiling? Oh no, they're just like really close to it. We got reject the shotgun on Google Images and Femboy reject the shotgun as a 23rd result. Bro! Why? Why? Have you considered why? Okay, that'll be good. We have this. What about here? I mean, the light here... I guess there was always a light here now that I think about it. Okay, I'm going to propagate some more lights around in here. We'll do this down to here. Move it down just a little bit. I'll put one light at the end here. Another light at the end here-ish. So it kind of like tucks around the corner and spooks you a little bit. Then I'll grab one of the small lights. And I want to put these small lights down into this area because it's like really, really fucking dark down here. Mush, you literally sound like you're howling like a wolf, man. Ooh, that's kind of nice. And then maybe we could have like one right here. Oh, wait, these are up in the sky. Forgot, I gotta move these down. Yes, that's true, Mush. The way that you said that, that's actually really true, man. I don't know if you guys can hear him just going, wah. Holy fuck, I see. It's the 7th search result? Bro. Why? It doesn't have to be like this, man. I'm fit. I'm physically fit. I'm not a femboy. I don't have that build, bro. I'm a man. Fucking 28. How do you be a femboy at 28, bro? Like, hello? What happens when femboys become like 45, man? Do they become like femme men? Like, what is that? What are we seeing there? What is that? What happens? Genuinely hilarious. And yeah, I guess. Imagine how I feel, dude. Hello? Oh wait, we didn't even check the pool rooms with the lighting. I moved the lights back. It should be a little less intense. Okay, it's it's better. It's a bit dimmer in here, and you can actually see like the pool tiles behind it. That's not bad. That's not bad. I mean, you tried hard enough, you could pull it off, I guess. Yeah, this is good though. I like the little pool rooms lighting. It just turned into a girl. That's true. They're like, you know what? It's too late for me. I'm trans now. And you're like, yeah, all right. Okay, so we can definitely do some more with this. This could be like one entryway into the pool rooms. And then I'll probably do another entryway into the pool rooms somewhere related to here. Maybe this will have like another way down. It's actually really good in 3. Yeah, shockingly good, actually. I'm pleasantly surprised. I mean, to be fair, the backrooms are relatively simple, so it's not like it requires anything insane to like get it working good. I'm a little worried that by turning the lighting down, it might make these rooms like so dark you can't even see. Because like this is peak. I like how this looks, and turning them down. I think I just need less of them, perhaps, so that they're more spaced out. You know what? I know what I'm gonna do. These lights already were good at 50. I just want less of them in these hallways. Like, for example, this little curve right here does not need as many lights as it has. We can delete one there. I could probably move this one over and get rid of this one, creating kind of a dark and spooky hallway effect there. Actually, wait, no, I keep that one. Keep that one, because I actually do like that one. This one's not overbearing. I kind of want to get rid of this one, though. This one, create like a long, terrifying, dark hallway. And as for this, because there is a little bit of light bouncing out, maybe I could get rid of this one at the end of the hallway just to spook people a little more. There's those long hallways that get you. And that'll probably end up looking kind of like this, where you have this light, there's nothing here, and it gets dark for like an entire turn until the light bounces into there. Ooh. That was like 300 verts max, dude. It's so tiny. If I took out the... Yeah, it's like 5k verts, and most of that is stuff that I don't even need. And then I'm just being lazy in keeping, because I just made a bunch of loop cuts. Literally, I could probably convert this down to like 2k verts if I gave a shit. I don't, so I won't, but I could. No, I mean, overall, this is good. I like how it's going. I need to expand this area a little bit more. We need some kind of stuff going on here. We need some more upper floor stuff here. And pool rooms aren't necessary. Or is there anything but road to reach? Oh, shut up. This is for a video, all right? Let me just do a thing for once. Ooh, wait, kind of a banger idea. Kind of a banger idea. What if I do, like, the pool rooms can go, like, out to here. Then I'll do, like, this. And then... this. Someone's obsessed with making Wattpads of you. Probably the Minecraft series. Yeah, people were pretty into that. Can I do a bevel on both of these? Oh, perfect. Okay, then I think I had it at like 5, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do a little bit of that. Oh, dude, look at that. So pool rooms coded, dude. So pool rooms coded, dude. Okay. If I just shade these smooth, is that like a cheat code for this? Shade smooth. I think I need to do this, the outer ones too. Oh, nice. That's actually like works. Well.
Drake.
Hello.
Drake.
Hello.
He's in your chair.
What?
Check supporter chat.
What the fuck, dude? Nobody better be in my fucking chair, dude. What the fuck is this? What have you done? Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, bro. Dude, we have to send Hyoka into the penis explosion chamber now. I didn't want to do it. Past tense, of course. That's going to happen now. I want this. This is... Nobody is supposed to have... I need a new chair now. It's tainted, bro. It's tainted. I need a new gaming chair. This is unacceptable. It's been an honor serving with you. Yeah, fucking allegedly, bro. Whatever, man. Whatever. Okay, that's good. Now, I want a second pool room here. I'll make this one really big, though. This room is going to be fucking large. I have kind of a vision in my head for it. I want to see if I can make it. So we'll do, like, expand it out, like, super big. And expand the roof up pretty high. Let me make sure this is all shaded flat for now. Oh, God. And I'll like, shade it better later. Shade flat. Okay, good. And then, so this is ridiculously big, yes. But then I'm going to do this. Extrude scale down like so. And that we will have another giant pool, shocker, in this room. But I want to do maybe like... I guess I'll just extrude it down into like another pool like that. Are you making all the types? No, I'm just doing the top part in the pool rooms. I wasn't even going to do the pool rooms originally, but somebody suggested it. I think it was Demon who wanted me to do it, and I was like, you know what, that's kind of fire. And they had it in the movie and everything too, so I was like, fuck it, dude. Pool rooms it is, I guess. Alright, I think what I wanted to do for the ceiling was like a really cool, kind of like curvy shape. Ooh, yeah, like that, dude. Ooh. That's pool rooms as fuck. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. We mark those as sharp. And then we mark the edges going all the way around as sharp too. Plus this, plus this. All sharped, and then we can then just shade all of this shit smooth. Wow, wow, wow. Shade smooth. Oh, oh yeah, I gotta do this one. Oh. Oh. About to be a switch on the walls in one of the small rooms that turns the water yellow. No! Nah, I mean, this is pretty good so far. I want to put something kind of, like, unique and interesting in here. I'm not sure what yet, though. I could, like, maybe raise this up. Like, there or something. Maybe I'll just, like, decorate it in-game with, like, objects and things. I like it, though. I think this is good. I do think this is good. I would do, like, gotta mark seams really quick for it. So, like, the roof here... We'll need, like, this stuff marked for, like, the top part of the ceiling. We'll, like, mark out the corners going down. And then this one. Yeah, this looks pretty good. So mark our seams there. Clear these out real quick. I want the edges of everything marked out as seams as well. And I'll do like this one a seam, and then we'll get this as well. I think, oops, mark seam. I think that should be good for getting all the pool rooms set up. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Do seam there. Oh, I gotta mark this part too, now that they're all set up. Okay. So now we will select based on these seams. Wait, why are these connected? They shouldn't be connected. Oh, there's nothing to merge. Alright, well, whatever. We'll do this, 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 and then we'll unwrap this part as well. make sure they're all assigned to pool tile. Do a little unwrap. How does it look? Yeah, those are clean. Those look good. In fact, I'm going to select all the pool tiles and unwrap all of those. And then I'll just keep tiling them in game an insane amount until I like how it looks. Oh, you know what, dude? We gotta do the... Fuck, I totally forgot. I gotta cut in, Gotta cut in some... I'll do 8 on each side. 8 big windows in the walls. So this would be 2... So I need to do 16 cuts here. Then we'll do scale X down like that, I guess. And I might even have them, let's do scale, I do this for each one of them, don't I? Scale Y 0, scale Y 0. Oh, yeah, I wish there was a faster way to do this. La 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 la. Okay. We got those now. Now I can use these for windows. Have Drake's Falls in the background. Oh, what the fuck, man? Fucking rude. Okay, then we get our even number of these windows. This should be more than enough to have like a bunch of light coming through. Alright, so we'll do extrude scale X out pretty far like that, yeah. And then I'll deselect these real quick. Scale X 0 so they're straight up and down. Select these guys again. Scale Y X 0. And then, oh, I gotta select them all again. Should have done this a second ago. We'll do... First of all, we'll now assign these to the pool room's lights. So, pool lights. Then I'm going to mark sharp on all of these here. And then... Actually, no. I'm just going to expand in one, shade flat. Done. There we go. Now we got lights for our giant pool room. Easy peasy. What's this? Select, loop, boundary loop. Perfect. Holy dude. And we'll mark our seams there. And then I'll just do a little mark on these so we can get their loops taken care of. And once again, unwrap. Perfect, dude. Easy UVs. Easy, 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 easy. Yeah, it turns out this is just in a super carrier somewhere. You never know, dude. Imagine Covenant Backrooms hallways. That would go kind of crazy. Alright, let's put this in. We will, unfortunately, lose our lovely, beautiful lighting here, but I do have upgraded lighting here, so it should be a decent bit nicer. RIP, beautiful pool rooms. We will have you back momentarily, though. See how this looks. I'll probably have to tile the pool tiles even higher this time, because they're going to get really big here in a second. In this universe, is the UNSC set up camp in the Backrooms? That is a good question. Okay, yeah, those pool tiles got way too big, because now we have this new room in here, which does look kind of cool, actually. This is pretty cool. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. How deep is this? Oh, that's pretty deep. Yeah, it just looks kind of small because the tiling is a little weird. Okay, we just gotta scale this up. Maybe like 64 now. Okay, that feels about right again. This plus lighting will probably go hard, and the water will help a lot. Actually, now that I think about it, maybe I should make the pool lighting... Shouldn't the pool lighting be like a little blue? Isn't it supposed to have like a bit of a blue hue to it? It's not like pure white, right? You should make like the water where you go fully. Yeah, I was thinking about that. I mean, it's got to be pool water, so it's not gonna have like a crazy amount of like wateryness to it. I do need to set up the water soon though, because it's a pain in the ass to do. How far does this go? It's about the same actually. It's the same thing. Okay, so how is it? You like come down from here. You're like la di da di da. Oh, pool rooms. Whoa, spooky. So you come down here. The blinding white is scary. It is a bit. It's a bit ominous. It's like, where the fuck is that light coming from? Come through here. You'll see like light pouring in through there, and you'll be like, oh shit, what the fuck? I'm in a giant ass pool room right now. You won't really see it until you come around here and you see like the bloom coming through. Not bad though. It's blue now. I feel like it is, right? Like it's ever so slightly blue. Maybe I'll do that real quick. But for the pool light, we'll go to the color it emits. I want to just make it like lightly blue. Like saturation is like near 0, but there's just like a hint of it, like 0.15 blue in there. All right, let's do that. And I feel like it'll probably take a little bit longer to light bake this time, only because of that gigantic ass room that I just added. But anyway, let's import that, and then I'll bake lighting yet again. This one will probably take a touch longer just because of the big room, but it's probably fine. We got all our materials and everything, so we're good. Transitions from backrooms to pools should be a water slide. Ooh, wait, that'd be fun. I mean, it kind of... You kind of just, like, go down into it. Okay, well, whatever. We can't, Oh, yeah, dude. Now it's actually taking a minute to unpack stuff. Oh. Well, whatever. Anyway, now we've got to expand it a little bit further while the light bakes, because we can't even look in-game while the light is baking, and that'll take, like, 5 minutes. Yes, very cool. Spam me with things. So what I want to do next is have a... I want to have an area here where... we expand this section, because I like this section a lot, but it cuts off really early, and the only way you really go anywhere from here is just down into this small section, which is more of just a way to connect and keep the loop going. There's nothing unique actually going on here. Should add a shotgun that says a rejection from a girl every time you fire it. I have a boyfriend. Fire one. I have a boyfriend. You give me the ick. Just being able to work on my map in Blender while it's importing. Yeah, your whole PC just like locks up and you're just like, no! No! What? I'm giving you guys girl rejection lines. You have no Why do you come in here with no context? Someone said a girl rejection every time you fire the shotgun. Those would be the lines that she would say. I, in fact, do not have a boyfriend. Alright, I am a straight... hetero male human being, the most cookie cutter type you could find. Bro gay. And if I were, would you take offense to that? For the record, no, I'm not. But would you take offense to that? Because that says more about you than it does anyone else. Like, I don't really want to put this part of the hallway. Wait a minute. No, now that I think about it, everybody was talking about me being pregnant earlier. Oh, fuck, dude. It's becoming a whole thing, isn't it? Oh, no. Dude, nobody is more homophobic or says the F slur more than my gay and trans friends, bro. I swear to God, it's like their catchphrase. I'm like, hello? Like, I can't say that word. And they're just like, yeah, but I can. Oh no, my PC! My PC! No! Hello? As a gay, I also love you the power to take something and make it our thing. True. It's also really funny to just like hear it be said in the context of like somebody gay saying it. I'm just like, well, I haven't heard that word in forever. What the fuck? I don't know. The way they say it just makes it so funny. I'm like, you know what? Good on you. Good on you. Alright, what do I want to do here? So we have these giant hallways. I do like the giant hallways because they kind of like make you feel like you're out in the open. They kind of give you this fear of being like watched almost. Oh, you know what I gotta do? I'm probably not gonna make it lead anywhere, but I'm gonna put like a hallway. Every time you say you don't have a boyfriend, you just want every gay person in the chat. Well, listen. I'm not going to be the guy that gay baits, alright? I'm not going to be sitting there like, oh my god, yes. Oh, I wish. And then just like, I'm not going to be the gay baiter, right? I will disappoint you up front. I guess that probably makes me a terrible content creator because there's so many content creators who actually do that. But whatever. All I gotta do, a little hole in the ceiling here. Wee little, oh. Okay, pin those. Think you would make more money gay baiting? I don't have enough confidence in myself overall to say anything about that with any degree of certainty. Get another PC to make more money? Yeah, but that PC costs money off the get-go. Oh, I did see your message, by the way, Sid. I really like that idea a lot. I'm just like, I don't think I can budget for that at the moment. Maybe in the future. Yeah, gays from Texas. The only thing I'm gay for is my tractor, brother. How's this going? Oh, dude, it's like, wait, what's it doing? Oh, it's actually on step 2 already. Chill, 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 chill. My truck is blue and my neck is red. Working like a dog. Ideally, you would upgrade your PC and use whatever you upgraded from as a second PC. Yeah, that would be definitely ideal. My PC's starting to show its age a little bit. I've got like a... I forget what gen my CPU is. I think it's like 12th gen Intel CPU. It's like an i5, but it's pretty beastly, all things considered. I've got a 2080 Ti for the graphics card, which is still, for the most part, fine. It's still pretty strong. I would like to upgrade it, but, you know, that's why I'm grinding out all these videos and stuff, dude. I can't wait to start getting sponsors, dude. I'm gonna look you guys dead in the eyes. I'm gonna be like, today's sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends, or I'm gonna get those anime sponsors where I'm like, do you like anime? Try a fucking Honkai Star Rail, dude. I'm gonna hit you guys. I'm gonna look you dead in the World. Oh, bro, World of Tanks better sponsor me. That's so like up my alley, dude. Oh my god. $2080 is still a good card, but they're starting. The 20 series is starting to show their age a little bit. They're not terrible. They're I wouldn't even consider them mid-range yet, but they're like, they're getting there. Maybe like one more generation, I would start considering the 20 series like mid-range. Well, like low 20 series cards, obviously mid-range, but like 2080s, 2080 Ti's, they're not quite mid-range yet. They're still pretty powerful, all things considered. It works, but it's not ultra performance. Yeah, I can play games on like, I'll probably throw my, if I want 144 FPS at 1080p, I'll probably throw that shit on like medium. Put advertising billboards in your mods? I might, actually. I want to start decorating with like decals and creepy shit soon. What did... Oh, dude, wait, Abyss sent me some sick-ass pictures, dude. Halo Reach Battlefront pack. Wait, can I show these, Abyss? I figured you sent these to me so I could show them. Wait, these are sick. Kashyyyk, dude. Battlefront pack Kashyyyk. Why is it so clean, bro? The lighting is so nice. The lighting is so good. Look at that foliage. Look at the moss painted upon it. Oh, wait, this is the best screenshot. This one right here is the best screenshot you sent. That lighting is so good. Looking up onto all that. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh! Telling a PNG of the writer of Halo 4 and 5 is scary. Dude, that's what I'll have to make the real monster in this. I'll have, like, the scary ODST monster that I already made. I'll reuse him. And then the other monster I can be will just be a PNG of him. Frank O'Connor. I'll have a PNG of Frank O'Connor as the truly scariest part of this. Thanks, big dog. Dude, no, that shit's good. That shit looks hella good. Right, what am I doing next? I must create some kind of new contraption of room. Wait, let me think about this, because I have an idea in my head. I can't say it out loud because it's related to the plot of the video, but let's say 1, maybe like 2. I'll do 1, 2, 3. I need a 4th area. Yeah, definitely need at least one more large-scale section, kind of like this little zone that we made, the little maze a minute ago. My PC! Ah! Okay, we're on Final Gather, though, so we're almost done. A brief silence made him British. I know not of what you speak. I am a red-blooded American. I love my tractor, my burgers, and I love living in Texas, where I can see cattle and oil fields anywhere I decide. I'm gonna go reject it. Nice to see your stream still and everything. Yeah, I appreciate it, Ari. Thank you. I hope you have a good one. Even though you hate me for tuning out. That's right, I'm gonna guilt trip you. The fact that you're leaving might keep you here for another 5 minutes. Keep my stats up. It's not about how I feel. It's about what my analytics say. That's how you know I'm a real content creator right there. God bless. I don't know, man. Maybe there's some kind of... This connects there. Yes, I do. Hey, you! I knew it! I knew it! Ooh, wait. What if I do this? What if I do this right here? Isn't it? Yeah, maybe like a little doorway here at the end. And then it'll be like this unsuspecting small doorway. This hallway goes on like way uncomfortably long. Before it, maybe we get like a little curve out like that. Oh, the scary of the dig site with if you're actually enslaved modern. What is it? Should 343 have paid the dig site team? Fucking absolutely. Absolutely. I also will say, some of the onus should have been on dig site a little bit for them to be like, hey, we need you to fucking pay us because we are doing insane amounts of work right now out of pure passion for your franchise. We need you guys to like sign us up as contractors, write up something, give us some fucking monthly pay, give us a little bit of something because we're doing work for you as a big studio. I 100% blame Microsoft. I do too. I do too. Don't get me wrong. It was fucked up what they did to dig site. But I still, like, and I don't mean this in the way to imply that it's their fault at all, but they definitely should have, like, gotten together and been like, hey, guys, we've been working on this for a fat fucking minute here, and they haven't paid us shit. We gotta, like, make a stand. Actually, I think they did, now that I think about it. I do think they did make a stand like that, and they just, like, quit because they wouldn't do it anymore. So I take it back. They actually did end up doing that. Because that's why they, around the time that, like, the leak happened, like, shortly before, I think they all ended up quitting, if I'm not mistaken. They said did work on their own fruition, but they never get paid, but that was never the expectation. That's true, but once they... I think that's what happened, though. They actually did stand up for themselves, and they were like, hey, listen, if you want us to do anything more, like, this Halo 2 shit was already insane amounts of work, and we're not getting paid for it. So I'm pretty sure that was the point where they were like, yeah, you kind of just need to start paying us, otherwise, like, we're not doing shit. Which was definitely the right move on their part. That was definitely the right move on their part, because, like, they definitely should have been getting paid if they were going that hard. And they were going hard as fuck. Okay, we're on the final step. We'll get to see how the new pool rooms and the lighting adjustments look. I think I'll have this be... Do I want a big room here? Beautiful leak, yeah. I mean, I think pretty much anything that came from that dig site leak is safe to talk about and stuff now. I don't think anyone gives a shit at this point. So that's cool. I guess. Ooh, I want to do another one where it drops you from the ceiling. Wait, that'd be kind of sick, actually. Hold on, let me do this. I want to make it so this part will go up to here. And then I gotta move this one like halfway up. It's one of this weird little thing. Takes you up to here. That angle is reasonably even. I don't want too much shading shenanigans going on here, but Not bad. Looks pretty good, all things considered. I have Campaign Evolved leaks for release of the pirate. I don't. I listen, man. As much as I don't want to pay the full price for Campaign Evolved because I think it's too much money given, like, overall, I mean, that's just like a general feeling I have for the game industry as a whole. But as much as I feel that way, I also think Campaign Evolved is good enough that it does deserve to not have some horrible shit happen to it, like getting fucking leaked early. And like, obviously, like any game, it'll get pirated. Like, duh. We live in the real world. It is what it is. But I do want Campaign Evolved to do well because it is the best and most promising thing that I feel like we've seen out of Halo Studios' production pipeline in a very long time. And I don't want that to get fucked up. I really don't. I actually like how Halo Campaign Evolved looks. Like, overall, I think it's pretty sick. And I would really like that everything just goes pretty well for it so that things can continue to go in that direction and improve even further in the future. Like, for real, I don't want to see that shit get, like, super fucked up. I would be really sad about that. Best thing out of 343 CEA, so I hope every intern is fire. That's so old, bro! That's old as fuck! CEA came out in 2011! And yeah, it was terrible. I fucking hate CEA. I think it's an atrocious abomination. But the fact that people are getting so gung-ho over Campaign Evolved when they didn't over CEA honestly speaks to the fact that it is slowly starting to become just, like, genuinely nitpicks at this point. Like, so much is going right for it that, like, the best arguments against Campaign Evolved are becoming nitpicks. Like, that's actually really promising, and I think speaks in a really positive way for the game. Like, the art style is overall so cohesive now that it's just, like... smaller details. Like, CE Anniversary was so ass art style wise that everybody just said it looked like shit. With Campaign Evolved, it's like so much of it actually looks good that you now have to start poking out at little individual things. It took 12 minutes to light map that time? Bro, I ain't got the time for that. Okay, I like that though. Hold on. Check this out. So we got the standard lights in the hallways, you know, that I've been vibing with here. And you come in here. Obviously, we ignore the ceiling lights because I'm going to turn most of those off. That looks good. Seeing that off in the distance, I like that. Spooky. The lights there are pretty good. This is, like, not really a dead end now because you have this. Come into here, you get some more bright backroomsy hallways. Come through here. Kind of weird off angles. Kind of subtly dark in this room. You're like, okay. Oh, spooky hallway here. What's going on? Oh, I like this little roof texture too. The generic kind of non-textured wallpaper. Right in here, it's kind of dark. Whoa, really bright down at the end there. This room still looks as good as ever. I feel like ooh, another spooky dark hallway. This opens up into another. Dude, this is very maze-like. I'm really vibing with how maze-like. Where are the front rooms? Oh, no! Yeah, this is good. This is good. This whole section is really good. Alright, let's check out how the pool rooms came about. Because half the fucking reason that this became so hard to light map was because I added the giant pool rooms area down below. So, I do like this as well. So this is the... I need to add more lights in this room. Because I, like, low-key forgot to do that. But I'll throw some in the back here. But as you come through here, I know where the exit is already. You come through here. So if you want to hit the pool rooms up, you basically come down here. There's another way to it, but this is the more direct route, I suppose. Come down here. This more underground area. Another pathway through there, but if you come through here, you can go even further down. See, there it is. The light at the end of the tunnel, the pool rooms. Come through here, you're like, oh shit, what the hell? We'll obviously have water in here. Game night where it's snipers only jump scare slayer. Somebody made something like that in Ultimate Forge. It was actually so good. Ooh, a nice little round curve. Would like to see that. Holy fuck, it's bright in here. Maybe I should dim it down a little. These lights are a bit much. Add pool floaties and pool noodles. No, I'll put like I'll put like sniper rifles and stuff. I don't know. I'll put like some kind of Halo themed thing in here. This is nice though. I like the vibe of this pool rooms area with the lights baked. It's pretty good. Make it a slip surface. Oh, that's so smart. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, this plus water will probably go pretty hard and just have some props like floating in the pool. And I mean, there's obviously like some level of detailing. Like I don't necessarily need to add a bunch of detailing and stuff around here, but I would like to add like decals and stuff around. I mean, so far this looks pretty dang good, man. This looks pretty fucking cool. I might remove a couple of lights from here, only just so that it can be a little bit spookier. Like maybe this light, like we keep, because like you have this one, you can see the light here, and then this one's really bright. Maybe I'll remove this one and up the spook factor a touch, because it'll get even brighter once I do this on like high level lighting. Play MyHouse.wad, it does a lot of backgrounds. Yeah, MyHouse.wad, I never played it, but I watched Pyrocynical's like fucking 20-hour documentary on it. It was amazing. I was unbelievably impressed. MyHouse.wad is something if I had played it first, I would have been happy to, because it has that like exploratory secret ending kind of crap that you can imagine being kind of like, I hate to say it, but like very much what am I thinking of? The Stanley Parable type thing, where there's like so many different variations and things that can happen, and I love that. Okay, this room does feel good too, this little downstairs area. I like the little subtle carpet sounds I'm hearing. It's nice. Walking along the carpets, it's good, it's good. Very subtle, very mysterious. Okay, I think that generally there's enough here. I'm just going to go ahead and add one more area around here, this little area I'm adding here in Blender. This will probably be the last touch that I add in. It'll be like this room here. It'll have some kind of like spoiler thing I won't talk about that'll be relevant to the video that this is for. And then, or maybe actually I'll instead have it be over here. Like there. I guess I could, what could I do here to make it a little bit more interesting before it just like dumps you into the ceiling? If it was Kane Parsons, I'd be really scared right now. Okay, maybe I'll just have like a really long hallway that just like surprisingly... Oh! I'll put a render-only surface here. Yeah. That's what I'll do. I'm going to make a new material. I'll call it Backrooms Walls. I'm going to give it LM. Backrooms Walls. Render only. And then I'll force its material name to the Backrooms Walls, but then I'll give it a special Halo material property where it is render only. I think I'll just make it like this really long hallway with maybe like at the end there will be like a fake room. So it kind of looks like there's more going on. But it'll all just be an illusion. In fact, I'll even have the lights in here. Well, actually I'll get to the lights, but it'll be like this illusion, right? So you're like, oh, there's like a super long hallway and there's like stuff going on at the end of it. Maybe I gotta keep going over there to explore more. And in reality... there'll be nothing there because right here, I'm gonna drop a fake render only section, so I gotta do kind of a, just gonna knife tool the ceiling here real quick, like that. And then delete that floor, and then do that. Okay, that's good. And then I will actually put a floor here. But this floor will be a render-only floor. Which will be Backrooms walls render-only. Oh, wait, it needs to be floor, actually. Shoot. Backrooms floor, render-only. Assign that, and I will make it have the material properties of that, so we can actually, like, visually see it. And then... we'll have it do Backrooms floor as the material type. Okay, okay. And then... for now, I'll just give this the regular wall texture here. And then I'll need another new material here, which will be the ceiling. Backrooms ceiling render only. And then, can I paste that material into there? Okay, that's fine, I guess. And then I'll do a little knife tool to connect this, a little knife tool to connect that. So this will basically give the illusion of, like, this being like an actual surface that you can go across. And in fact, at least for the floor here, because I'm pretty sure the floor has always worked perfectly, I can do that. We'll do unwrap. Okay, so that looks convincing, and then I'll do the same thing here, where like we grab these, pin their textures down, and use it to unwrap that one. Okay, so now you can't even tell that there's a hole there, which is honestly the whole point of this. And with these two being render only, you'll basically just like walk over this, fall straight through, and then you're cooked. In fact, I might even do this. Let me shift V over just so like nobody can make it across. Like that. Should still be seamless, yeah. Okay, that looks pretty good. And that'll allow me to have like some kind of like important shit going on here. And then have a player event where you basically fall through, which I think would be kind of cool. You know, it's the no clip out of reality bullshit, so it'll look good, it'll look good. Alright, let's do these really fast. We'll texture the walls. I feel like we're, mostly this is pretty complete. I think I just need one way up from the pool rooms, so like there's a way to get out of the pool rooms, but other than that, feeling pretty good about this. Yeah, connector out of the pool rooms and then done, basically. Okay, that texture's set. Let's get this unwrapped for the ceiling. Like that kinda. I'll need to go through later and do like actual ceiling textures. Let's grab these. Unwrap that. And actually for this, maybe I'll do the actual ceiling type. Okay, that looks kind of good, so you'll be able to like see a relatively convincing room in there. And then for the rest of the walls, it's super easy. We literally just grab these, and we'll expand their textures out here. And out here. Actually, let me grab all of this while I'm at it. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Perfect. So now we get this, like, relatively convincing illusion of a room. You fall through, and it's nice. Alright, I think I'll import it now. I just want to take another look at the beauty of this gigantic pool room. It's not perfect, but it does feel pool rooms-esque, you know? It's not bad. Maybe with some weird geometry coming out of the ceiling to really enhance it would sell it even more, but it feels like pool roomsy. Just missing the water. Alright, let's put this in. Oh, wait, I lied. We gotta put some lights in really fast. That's the last thing. I have so many lights. I don't think I'm missing any lights anywhere, really. I think it's pretty good overall. Maybe I'll put like one more light here. No, I kind of like that it's super dark over there. We'll just have the lights off on the ceiling. Okay, yeah, so last thing then would be just adding... I'll put it over here. We'll grab a light there. I'll have another one over here because they're kind of dull. Bring it up and out of the ceiling a little, like that. I hate that I have to rotate it out. I like it when it's like nice and even, but whatever. It's fine. Okay, there, that's good. And then I'll grab another mini light. I'll probably put like 2 mini lights in here. Because I plan to have something relevant to the whole mod and everything in here that's important to be able to see, so we'll have it be lit up pretty well. Put another light like here, maybe not like entirely. Okay, well, like one there. Maybe try to center it, duplicate it. Another one all the way down here. And then, this is where the fool in the player comes in. We have an entire lit up room in here that looks reasonably convincing. And I'll even put like a little light at the end of this hallway here to make people feel like there's more light and stuff happening down and in there. But in reality, you simply fall through the ground like an absolute freaking doofus, dude. Add a poop large 56 on a throne inside. I like the way you think. Alright, let's test out and see if my idea even works. I might even have screwed up this whole render-only thing, but I have a pretty good feeling. BR ceiling... Oh, I forgot to... Oh, BR ceiling, render-only. BR ceiling, and then we set the flag to be render-only. Let's try that again. The render-only flag basically just makes it so that it's not a real structure and that you can just walk right through it. Alright, let's see. We're back to having no lighting, but we have the new areas in. I think that was the only thing we added, right? Oh, I guess there's more lights, but we can't see it until we actually light bake. The room in here looks pretty convincing. Let's try it out. We'll do this little walks, right? So we're in the big dark area here. Pretend it's dark and spooky. Find this weird kind of wonky pathway. I might actually flatten this out. Little wonky pathway. You come up through this little area. You're like, whoa, relevant thing to the video occurs here. And then you're like, okay, well, I guess I got to go through here now. So I'll just walk on my merry fucking way all the way up to this new room. See what's going on here. Looks like something important. Oh, I still got... Something important's going on. Oh! And then you fall right through the ceiling and there's no hole. It's like completely seamless. That's pretty slick. Maybe I should do some more like no clipping sections like this where you just like straight up fall through the ground. Because you really can't tell. I think even when I light bake it shouldn't show up either. Like it should be completely like seamless. W, dude. Fucking W. I like it. This light baked, and then I do want to decorate it a little bit. I'm not going to light bake it again right now, because that's going to be another like 10-15 minutes of stuff. But I do need to just basically write some decals out. I think the last structural thing I'm going to do before I'm like done actually like building the map geometry itself, would be have some kind of exit to the pool rooms, like 1 or 2 exits that connect somewhere else, maybe through like a no-clippable wall. Would be kind of crazy, and maybe I could have like a couple of secret no-clip hallways that you don't really know are there until you use one as an exit. That could be sick. Are they looking like a snack room? I don't know what that means, but shit. Alright, this is pretty good. It's pretty good. You know what? I think I'm going to work on the rest of this off stream since I got to go work on the rest of the Permafrost video, and I'm going to get a couple YouTube shorts out. I'm going to make a Patreon post tonight. And I'm going to work on even more projects other than that. So I'm going to just try to cram as much of that in as I can for the rest of the night. So I'm going to hop off for now, though. But I just want to say thank you to you guys who tipped. Thank you for the members, the returning members. It's always good to see you. And I appreciate you guys just tuning in for this kind of one-off, goofy backroom stream. I wish I could show the well-lit, more beautiful version of this for the end of stream. But for now, it's just this, you know. So I appreciate you guys very much for tuning in. I'll be live again tomorrow. We're doing Permafrost. Part of me wants to do a final day of Backrooms, but I think I'm just going to do the rest of this off stream. So I'm not going to bore you guys with this. We'll do Permafrost tomorrow. We're going to work on map geometry stuff and get it like cooking. If you want to see any more of this backroom stuff, if it interests you at all, it'll be in the video. I'll be probably having it out in the next week or two, utilizing all this with some really fun extra stuff. So I appreciate you guys tuning in and watching me work on this new map for this one-off video. But yeah, thank you guys so much for all the support. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Permafrost. I'm going back hard at work getting that mod done. Be really fun. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Bye-bye.